Well, hello guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Basic Builder back with another episode of Boali Canyon Zoo. Today we are going down the main street. We are going to finally work on a few buildings, maybe at a restaurant here or there, and just continue to kind of dress it up a little bit and fill in this empty little hole. So thank you guys again for stopping by and watching this video and supporting the channel a little bit. If you are new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. So let's talk a little bit about today's build. So as I said, working on the main street, building a few buildings here at the very end of this. This will actually be a two-part series. First we'll have the first few buildings here on this, and then the second one we're going to be building another restaurant to cap off the end of this main street. So as you can see here in this build, we are mixing in that northern African architecture as well as the modern that modern look that we've been going with the wood and all of that, with all the other builds down the main street. So right here I actually added in another little gift shop. I actually put the gift shop in, but so we added in, I believe, a Hat's Fantastic little gift shop here, and we'll dress up the front of it. We'll add a few things on the top. So I really wanted to kind of go into a lot of detail, really add quite a few little bits here and there on these buildings to really kind of give it, a forced perspective of added height, even though the buildings aren't very tall. You see that a lot in theme parks around, not only like your major ones, but you see that a lot where they try to use some forced perspective and really add height to the buildings that aren't technically very high. So that's exactly what I'm trying to go for, not only on the main street but along with the rest of this zoo. So anyways, you can see here, talking about this build now, this is just a facade basically. I really wanted to make it like a marketplace, like a market street that you would kind of see possibly maybe in a African area, or sometimes you'll see them in like a Caribbean area. I don't know. But right there I used quite a few pieces using the Indian pieces, the Indian pieces with the little support pieces up underneath the pillars, as well as like the little drapery per se right there. Also on that building, I threw in a video screen, a projector screen, or whatever you want to call it. I plan on adding in some kind of image on the back to kind of give it, again, that depth, that depth perception of, hey, there is actually something inside of here, to kind of continue on with the Hat's Fantastic build and the shop right there. So that is about it on the Hat's Fantastic. We're just going to kind of dress it up with quite a little bit of stuff. You can see we actually jumped ahead here. I forgot to hit the record button on some of this footage, but right here I used the North African piece. Oops, excuse me. The North African pieces as well. Sorry, I had a hiccup. But I used like the big round columns here, and then took the rust pieces and made a very unique looking roof. I'm really happy with the way it turned out, and I kind of just stacked it up a little bit, threw in some wood, dressed it up a little bit, and kind of called it another facade basically to right here at the entrance. I struggled a little bit here with what kind of signs I wanted to put. I literally had like 5 minutes of footage trying to figure out what kind of sign I wanted to put. So cut all that out, went with this little standing sign, made it like a little information building. And my thoughts behind this was like, you can go in to any of these buildings and they kind of connect, and you see that a lot, especially with like Hollywood studios. at Disney World. You see that a lot when you're going down, I believe it's Sunset Boulevard towards the Hollywood Hotel, or the Tower of Terror, basically. You see that a lot where all the buildings are kind of connected. There's different shops, but they're all connected all into one. So that's the kind of thought process behind this. Here on the front of this one, I kind of wanted to have a little bit of fun, put up a hat up here, and also kind of an animal face, but in the end I just could not get it to work right. And again, I'm trying to stick with that realism as much as possible, but I do want to kind of have quite a bit of fun with it. But in the end, I went ahead and put in a African window set and just copied over the gift shop font and carried it over. Here you can see now we moved back over to this little facade, trying to finish it up, and we're going to put in a roof, a domed roof, as well as a window and all that. At first I kind of wanted to go with a good just four-cornered pitched roof in the middle. That's something that we're really missing in Planet Zoo. We had really good pieces in Planet Coaster with the haunted set. The haunted mansion is what I would call it, set, where they were really rounded off and they look like good wooden shingles, but we really don't have that or those kind of pieces in Zoo. So I tried to do what I could. So I used the Australian wood planks here, and actually I think it turned out really well. I did not put any kind of bottom on it. I mean, I probably should, but I think in the end, with this window that I'm adding from the Himalayan build set off of the workshop from, I believe it's Kirby, I really love these pieces, the details that are on them. You can see here in this window that I'm actually placing. It is a small window, but it really gives that perspective. Wow, I cannot talk. Gives that perspective of a very tall building. So I really love using those Himalayan sets, and I'll link that in the description below so you can go check out their workshop, get these pieces if you want to. So anyways, guys, we're wrapping up towards the end of the video. Again, thank you so much for stopping by and watching the video. Please make sure to hit that subscribe button. We are getting very close to the 350 subscriber mark. So anyways, guys, I'm going to leave it to the cinematics, and I will catch you in the next video. See you guys. Bye-bye.